Ladies and gentlemen, first leg is Michael to throw first. Game on.
MVG has the throw as he takes on the rock star Joe Cullen. Paul Nicholson in commentary with me, Dan Dawson, for it.
Not a bad start.
180.
But sometimes he likes to remind us that he's human, which
81.
he's done over the last few tournaments, but his kind of slump is not like anybody else's kind of slump.
131.
Michael van Gerwen, we thought, when he took that time off over August, didn't play the World Series events, became a dad for the first time. We thought, well, maybe there's a chance that he'll come back and he won't be as focused. He won't be quite the same, at least for a little while. Well,
58.
He put those thoughts to bed by winning back-to-back Euro tours at the Dutch Darts Masters and the German Darts Grand Prix.
Michael, you require 132.
In a flash, he could hit that again. Oh, no. 17 and tops.
92.
What he's trying to do here is he's trying to get out of the blocks really fast and take this game away from Cullen immediately.
137. Michael, you require 40.
Well, tops for a 13-darter.
Game shot on the first
14 will do, and Michael van Gerwen
first. Game on.
Strong enough in that opening leg, and I think that's probably a key point because Joe Cullen has played very well. It's the best
100.
year of his professional career. He's won a couple of titles, but against Michael van Gerwen, if he starts
60,
you know, all guns blazing in the opening few legs, you can kind of resign yourself to the fact that you are not going to win the game, and that happens to some of the best players in the world. Some of the very best players in the world. They think, well, it's not my day. He has that aura that Phil Taylor used to have about him where, oh, well, he's on it today, that's that. And as much as you fight and battle and scrap and keep going, there's a little thing in the back of your head that says
97.
You're not going to win this one today. And it's very difficult to overcome.
Yeah, very difficult indeed. And there are a very select few players who can live with him when he's on. But let's make no mistake here. If Joe Cullen's playing proper,
134.
His game has the capability of living with MVG. 17. For ball.
Oh my
word.
The second leg.
He's definitely here to win tonight.
So next Michael to throw first. Game on.
Sensational from the world #1. And Joe just says, oh, here we go.
Yeah, I think that sinking feeling may already be settling upon Joe Cullen. Let us see if he can bounce back. Because Michael van Gerwen did this to Stephen Bunting this afternoon. He came out and went berserk in the opening few legs. He was threatening to go and throw a world record big stage average at one stage. And he started missing a bit and it got a little bit scrappy, but he still ended up averaging 100 in that match and won it 6-1. The Bullet didn't do a great deal wrong. He was averaging in the high 90s himself, but Michael van Gerwen, oh my word. MVG is here to win this, and he is here to win it at an absolute canter. We saw him in these back-to-back Euro tours when he came back from the break just dominate entirely. And look at this.
18 leaves tops.
81.
I think the mentality of MVG having early exits recently has been great because he's got home so fast.
75.
Gone on holiday so fast.
40.
He sees it as a blessing to see his daughter a little bit more.
Michael van Gerwen.
But I tell you what,
well, I think it's Joe to throw first. Game on.
He might be a few hours away from here in the car. Where he's going, he's going to be taking that trophy with him.
96.
Well, 14-darter, 12-darter, 13-darter. Joe Cullen has had to throw 12 darters to win all three of the opening legs. And 12 darters, that's 125 average. Michael van Gerwen is averaging 117. The Euro Tour record is around about the 118 mark, held by Michael van Gerwen.
Now, you Joe Cullen fans out
96.
There, you will keep the faith. I know you will. Because Joe can live with Michael. But Joe Cullen, seeing Michael play like this, he should take it as a compliment because Michael knows that Joe is a threat. That's why he's doing this. Yes, he would play like this, or try to play like this, against every single opponent, but he tends to get more fired up against the dangerous players, and Joe is one of those.
58.
But he's not dangerous enough here because 4 visits to the board and not left to finish on his own throw, and Van Gerwen is piling on the pressure.
126.
And he'll get 2 darts for the leg and a 4-0 lead to win this, or move closer to winning it in double quick time and set up a semi-final with Simon Whitlock, the Wizard. 12 or 20. It's 20 for double 16. Double 8.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Michael Van Gerwen.
4-0 with another break of throw.
Game on.
Which tournament was it earlier this year where he's earning about 50 quid a dart?
58.
It was his performance, I believe it was the Dutch Darts Masters. In both of those, the Dutch Darts Masters and the German Darts Grand Prix, he was absolutely superb. He actually only lost something like, was it 10 legs over the course of the German Darts Grand Prix? He actually thought he played better at the Dutch Darts Masters. But this is 110 average from Michael Van Gerwen. It's not the first time we've seen him average 110 on the European Tour this year. And it's still not his best.
139.
That's very good work around the board from Van Gerwen. And this is what's been missing from the Cullen game.
180.
The big scoring that has got better over the last year. Oh, he can't, can he? Well, Joe Cullen probably thinking,
96.
you dare, you absolutely
90.
dare. Well, Joe Cullen needs 20s now. Another one over the top. Double 5.
85.
That is the first dart at double that Joe Cullen has been allowed in this match. And he may not be allowed another. Right on the wire.
60.
Oh, now he will get some. It's an awkward 5 that he's got to take out. This 1 can be a very tricky shot, but that's no bother at all. Madhouse.
3 score.
Oh dear.
Michael require 8.
Double 4.
Game shot on the 5th
He gets
leg.
it.
Michael Van Gerwen.
16 dart leg.
6 leg is Joe to throw first. Game on.
For this game is pedestrian.
He's slacking off. He's getting worse. 16 darter there. 15 darter prior to that after 14, 12 and 13. Well, the way this is going then, Joe Cullen's going to come back into it.
57.
He has not beaten Michael Van Gerwen for 3 years, Joe Cullen.
Just looking at the
123.
A 12, a 13, a 14, a 15 and a 16. So to complete the set, he needs an 11 or a 17.
180.
Well, he's on for an 11.
Joe Cullen wants to spoil the party.
100.
Now this may look like an easy game for Van Gerwen, but this is just a great performance.
58.
Oh, look at that. He is averaging 106 and he is furious. He wants to win this 6-0. And that visit
25.
there from Cullen might open the door for Michael Van Gerwen to do exactly that.
90. Joe, you require 153.
Come on, Joe, we don't want this to end now. Lots of darts
48.
on the wrong side of the
Michael
wire
require
have resulted in smaller numbers for Joe tonight. 25 leaves 51. He was going to do it again, just
84.
like he did with the 119
Joe, you require
yesterday.
105.
105. That leaves 48. That leaves double 16.
89.
It's another dart missed
Michael
by Joe
require
Cullen.
32.
And double 8.
Game
Completes
shot.
a whitewash victory.
Michael
Van Gerwen wins 6 legs. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17 darts for MVG.